the 12th of March today, and it's my mother's birthday. But I don't know if she wants to celebrate because last year and something happened, a small incident which kind of upset her. So she does not want to celebrate her birthday anymore. But then my sister is planning to buy a cake for her and arrange a small tea party, but I don't know if everything will fall into place because she is in office right now, and then I won't be at home in the entire afternoon because I will be going to teach and then to the gym. So I don't know how things are going to. A very weird thing happened right now. I thought it was my mother who came, but then it was a man, a strange man, and I don't know who was he, but he held like a fistful of rice, uncooked rice, raw rice, and he just, I don't know, he was like, okay, just take this rice, like see it, examine. I don't know. He wanted me to touch the rice. I don't know why. And this reminds me that there have been several cases of things. I don't know how they do it, but it kinds of I don't know what's the term, like a mind control thing. I don't know exactly. I personally never saw, but then my mother always says not to touch things if strangers insist you on touching them. So that was a very weird incident for me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So let's see how the evening goes, and I will keep you posted if it goes according to the plan. Good morning, rather afternoon. It's 12, almost 12:30 now. And yes, yesterday went off pretty well. And you have seen the evening. So today is the 13th of March, and I decided to talk about a few things. Few days back, I recorded a video on a certain topic that I wanted to discuss, but then I did not upload it. I did not even edit the video, assemble it properly for a number of reasons. Number one reason, I went too personal, and I don't want my channel to be very personal, at least not now, not at this stage where I'm still getting starting to getting started on with the channel. I have less than 200 subscribers, and I don't want to engage in a very personal conversation. Number two reason, it was I was in a very bad mood, and I don't want this channel to be about negativity or something. This is something that focuses more on the positive side, on the happy aspect of life. But then that video was something entirely different. And number three reason, it became very long. I went on talking and talking about the incidents that happened in the past 3 years, that the entire video, I don't know, it would have been around half an hour. Then I decided the best thing to do is not upload it. I will just tell you in a very I will just give you a gist of what I was talking about. Basically, in the year 2016, when I was in class 11, we had a club in our school, It was a something like an NGO, non-governmental organization. So they had a sector in our school, and I assume they have their sectors in most cat Christian schools. Anyway, I don't want to take the name of the organization because I don't want to defame them. But here's the thing, I was a secretary initially when I was in class 11. The next year, in 2017, I was in class 12, and then I became the president. And after that, I became a diocesanal executive. So we would have meetings, national meetings, and people would come from all over India, and we would arrange a lot of things, a lot of camps, conventions, trips, and all. These were all related to religious stuff, and there would be some motivational speakers who would come up, and then they used to give a speech. Anyway, that is not the point. What happened was, in the year 2018, sorry, not in 2018, in 2017, when I became involved with this, first and foremost, we had a lot of work pressure. Okay, I was a student studying in class 12, and I was supposed to be giving my HS examination. I wasn't in ISC board, I was in West Bengal board, so we had to give HS, which is actually even tougher than ISC board. And in that study pressure, we had a meeting, and then we had to arrange a lot of events. And if there were any guests coming in Calcutta from outside West Bengal, then we had to arrange the venue, we had to decorate the venue, and we had to do everything regarding the hospitality and everything. It was very hectic. It became very hectic for me. Deep down, what I didn't realize it that the leaders of this organization, they were using us. Okay, and I was quite young at that time, not very young. I was just 3 years younger from how old, whatever age right now I am. But then I wasn't mature enough to realize that I was being used. Okay, I thought I was being a good student, but then later on, when I passed out from my school, and these things continued even after my school life ended. Then my mother told me that I was being used, and in a previous video I had mentioned that that in April 2018 I started, like, I joined a company, and I started working for a company, but then things didn't go quite well. However, in that duration while I was working, I was in a night shift, as I might have mentioned earlier, and then there was a certain leader. He said that we had a sort of a meeting at 7:30, and I reached home from Topsia at 6:30, and he wanted me to be at a Sacred Heart Church, which is located in Dharamtala, by 7:30. And of course, I didn't sleep at night because I was doing a night shift, so I used to sleep in the morning. I saw the message, but then I told, first and foremost, I had already told him that I'm working right now, and things aren't the same as it was during my school life, so certain things need to be changed. Okay, I saw the message, and I told them that I was working, and it won't be possible for me to reach within an hour. I need to take rest, I need to have my breakfast, and then I'll go, which is what I did. But then the way they reacted, I became so angry, because first, my point is that this is not something that I'm getting paid for. Okay, I am doing work for a non-governmental organization. Fine, I'm, whether you call it a charity or whatever you want to call it, but then respect people's other lives, their personal lives, their professional lives. I was working, like, as in a job, and they think that their, whatever they had arranged, a small camp or whatever, that is more important than a job. from where I'm getting money. Okay, I'm getting paid. I will leave that early just to go and attend whatever they had arranged. I became very angry, and that was actually the last. After that incident, I uh, shut down all contacts with them, with that particular organization, and I have never contacted them again. And they have tried to contact me, but I would give the phone to my mother, and she would say that I don't want to get involved. Anyway, moral of the story is, don't let people use you. People may call you useless if you don't help them, if you don't do whatever they want you to do. If they do so, tell them, well and good. I'm better off useless than being used by everyone. People may try to take advantage of someone trying to be helpful, or someone who isn't uh, clever enough or mature enough to understand what is going on. They may think that they are being a good student or a good helper or a good person in general, but then don't let people take advantage of your beliefs and your value as a human being.